Hey, it's Adam from Handigraphs. I'm going to show you how you can get excited and basically in layman's terms, use Handigraphs with AI. Use it with Claude or use it with ChatGPT. I'm going to use it with Claude because that's what I use it a lot for. So, all right, when you log into Handigraphs, you're going to go up to this top corner. You're going to go to API access. You're going to want to build an API key here. I already have one. But you'll put one in there and you can just do whatever it is. I would then save it and then put it aside on a note. You're going to come back to it. Go to developer docs. This is going to be the easiest way to do this. There's a lot of ways that you can do this, but this is probably the easiest for someone who's just dabbling with AI. So then what you're going to do, you are going to download the MCP extension for Claude Desktop. Okay, you're going to download Claude Desktop. You're going to have it there. You have Claude open. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the Handigraphs API in there. Look at all my messy windows. You're going to do all that. You're going to let it go and let it do its thing. And it's going to go nuts, and it's going to go nuts, and it's going to go nuts, and it'll be fun. And then, let's see, whatever happens here. You get to see all the stuff that goes through. This is the waiting game. This is the fun part. So then, yeah, it's going to go like this. Give it a second. There it is. All right. So it's there. Bunch of stuff. Some things I don't really understand. I'm just going to X this. So that's what you're doing. Worth noting is it's already live on this chat. So needless to say, it'll be live in here when you have it. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to connectors. You're going to have that done. You're going to go to Claude and settings. Within settings, you're going to see, I think it's under, what's it under? It's under developer. It's under extensions. Yeah, extensions. You'll configure your Handigraph stuff. You'll have it all in there. This is stuff, and you can ask Claude and it'll help you and you'll have a pretty good time with it. But here's where it gets really fun. Check this out. Use the Handigraphs stats API to give me a breakout of the Tigers Guardians game tonight, specifically the splits on Tanner, Bybee, and let's see what it brings you. So it sifts through, it's looking for his performance splits. This is super easy. What it's going to do, oh man, it's like digging in there. And one of the great things is that it's going to know based on how you've ever used AI to do stuff. Well, I've asked mine a ton of questions at times, and it knows how I want to do things. So it's pretty cool. So check this out. It actually goes really fast too, which I think is pretty awesome. So let's get through here, see what we got. And let's see. Boom, boom, boom. They're bringing out the splits. I'm going to see what happens. And a little bit of the waiting game, but it'll be fine. So how are you today? Yeah, anyway, it's going to query it, but this is still infinitely faster than if you had gone to like Claude Cowork or done something like that. So, and like it's going to be, you're going to have fun with this because you're going to be able to, while this is kind of doing its thing, let's see what we got. Assessing live game performance metrics. It's going against left-handers. So it's actually going to go in there and it's going to be able to tell you every single bit that you would have been looking for as a split. And you can just like be asking it nonstop. You could, there it is. See, it's also already knows that the game is out. It's top of the eighth and it's already told you. But it'll tell you his whole platoon split. It'll tell you all that. It tells you that he strikes out more lefties. It tells you every single thing. This is all pulling from Handigraphs when it does this. And I mean, maybe we want to find something for like the later game. So we could even say, how has Houston been against, let's see, Houston been on the road. I know they're against Carson Weisenhunt tonight. and then see what happens as it's going through that. Look, it's just going to go through a whole bunch of stuff on the performance. It's going to be able to pull that data. It's pulling all this from the API. So you don't need to watch me play with my computer to get an idea of what queries you need to do, but this kind of just gives you an idea of how easy it is. I do like a lot of this just nonstop during the day. I'm always playing around with it. Earlier today, I can show you. I did some key things. I was able to kind of bring up what are sort of the best spots between a pitcher and some of the batters. So this is just a good way to do it. So anyway, ask CJ and I any questions that you have, but this is the Handigraphs API on Claude.